Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome back. It's Maggie with Moon Directed, here to get you some guidance from the moon and the energy of the moon for this week coming up. So I'm using, of course, Star Conversation, the Everyday Enchantment Tarot from Poppy Palin. And we'll finish it off with a card, a power color card from the Secret Language of Color cards by Ina Segal. And of course, to help us to understand and navigate our way through the energies of the moon all week, we're going to use the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. As much as I say it, you think I'd have it memorized. Okay, so right now the moon's in Cancer. It got there sometime today. This is Sunday, and so it'll be here today and on Monday. And so today it's about the pleasure of it, right? It's about it's in Cancer, so it's about what do you find comfortable? What do you enjoy? Where's the fun in the home, right? And because this is in opposition to your sign in the 7th house of partnerships, it might be a little uncomfortable today. So look for the things that find the joy, that make you feel comfortable. And then Monday, we hit the ground running with balance, right? We need to find the balance between that work-life balance, right? The Capricorn is about career, and Cancer is about the home. And so that's where the finding the balance, really important. So to get us into the week, we're going to start with the Poppy Palin cards and get some of the energy for the week. And then we're going to address, how can we find that balance? How can we make that work? Okay, so energy for the week. Ooh, that was fast. All right. It's about a major choice. It's a major choice, either between two people you love, two things you love, a decision that affects the people that you love. There's some kind of choice. It's that whole back and forth energy. So this week, there's some kind of a choice coming up. Some kind of a choice. How do we find the balance? How do we find the things that we like? What do we need to do to make our life work for us, right? And so to get some guidance for this moon in Cancer, I went ahead and I chose the mermaids. Magical mermaids and dolphins from Doreen Virtue. I just call them the mermaids. I don't know why. Anyways, here's your spirit messages. Help us manage this. Oof. Okay, so to help us find balance, remember that it's a treasure chest out there, a treasure chest of opportunities. I'm struggling with the light big time. Here we go. Treasure chest of opportunities. It says a windfall of new abundance is coming to you. Well, I don't know a Capricorn that doesn't like that idea. I'm a Capricorn. I like that idea. All right. So there's that. Okay. So finding that balance, abundance is coming. Then the moon on Tuesday moves into Leo. And that's about finding your inner beauty. Really, really searching for what makes you special, where's the beauty? And a lot of times we go through life and things get really, really hard and we think, wow, we've just been kicked around and maybe I'm not really worthy of anything. Well, you are. So find your beauty and find your resilience. Because even out of what seems to be refuse and waste and garbage that nobody wants, something beautiful is taking root and growing. And that's what's going on inside of you. That's what's going on inside of all of us. It's the resilience. This moon is like really focusing its energy on, where are you resilient? Where are you finding yourself? Where are you growing? So to get some guidance on that, I went with Denise Lynn, The Sacred Traveler. I couldn't see with the camera at that angle. Was it there? All right, so some guidance on how do we find our inner beauty? How do we find our resilience? How do we tap into this? Because it looks like you have a really big, important decision coming up, okay? So how do we tap into that? Super fast. Wow. Okay. Capricorn, our life is about overcoming obstacles, right? It's about, I'm trying to get from here to there, and this is always in the way, and how do I get there? And where's the fun in that? Well, the fun in that is on the travel. Enjoy the journey. You're kind of overcoming things and moving. And every time you get a new opportunity to do something a little different or try something new, I mean, you're an initiating sign. You like to start things. You like to try new things. So there's some beauty in that. There's some joy in that. There really is. Like, okay, that didn't work so well. I'm going to try this. Or let me see if this works a little better. Or how can I tweak this? Or, and when, you slip and fall on the rocks a little and you stumble back and you fall a few feet, you pick yourself up and brush yourself off and you keep going. Why? Because we're resilient, right? Resilience. So you got this. Keep going. Keep going. Don't give up yet. All right. So then the moon will stay there in Leo through Wednesday. And then on Thursday, about midday, it moves into Virgo. And when it's in Virgo, oh, Capricorn, I kind of messed up here. When we were talking about the inner beauty and the resilience, that was in your 8th house of transformation. I think that doesn't really add any new information that you already had to figure it out as far as, you're trying to make changes, right? You're trying to make that big decision. And then in Thursday, it moves into the 9th house of higher learning and knowledge and travel. Okay, and it's in Virgo. And Virgo is about taking all of our life experiences and coalescing them into wisdom, distilling them down. Where's the guidance? Where's the light? Reaching for it. I want to understand. I need to understand what's happening, right? So getting ourselves there. And then on Friday, it's about the gratitude of it. It's the gratitude of it. Like, I'm grateful for these lessons. Okay, Saturn rules Capricorn, and Saturn is all about lessons. And people learn better the harder the lessons are, which is unfortunate. But oftentimes with Saturn, it's like an easy lesson. And if you didn't get the first time, wait, okay, if you have to redo the lesson, it's a little tougher. Like, okay, you didn't really get that because I was trying to use the fly swatter on you, but maybe I need to use the sledgehammer. Okay. And if that doesn't work, look out for the Mack truck. So use your inner wisdom that you've been gaining from overcoming these obstacles. And then the journey's winding and you're starting new things. But there's wisdom that's gained at every opportunity. Everything that you learn what works and what doesn't work, right? Everything, life is lessons, right? We Capricorns truly believe that. Wow. Okay. So our guidance for this comes from the Nature Oracle, Nature Speaks Oracle, Ted Andrews. Ooh. Okay, so we have the orchid. I'm just throwing things around here. And it is sexual energy. I cannot make that glare go away. These are really super shiny cards. Okay, so orchids, they are they're exotic, and they attach themselves to trees in rainforest areas. I want to say the swamps of Florida. But it's very grounded. It's very rooted. Like they plant themselves where they want to be. It's that kind of energy, right? So it's about growing your inner beauty, being grounded in it, feeling rooted and confident in who you are. Sexual energy comes from confidence. It really does. There's nothing sexier than confidence. Self-confidence is the sexiest thing there is. So be confident in yourself from the lessons you've learned. Develop that inner wisdom, that knowledge, that knowing. Because self-confidence, that's hot. All right. And then we're going to move into Saturday, where in the evening, Libra, the moon moves into Libra. And Libra's about balance, right? And so on Saturday, we have resistance. What are you resisting? What is it that you refuse to let go of? Even as you're reaching for the stars, what's fighting for you? What are you trying to push through? What's going on? What are you really reaching for? Because on Sunday, it's about surrender. It's about surrender. And so we're in Libra, and it's about balance between the surrender and the resistance, the bender and the resistance. How do we bring that into balance? All right? So That's always tricky, right? We're navigating everything. How do we find balance? So for advice on that, I went to Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors. Roots and wings, right? Roots and wings. Don't forget where you came from, right? That's where the lessons are. But don't stop the journey, because that's where the joy is. That's where the joy is. The joy is in the journey. And so that's how this happens in your 10th house of career. So what are you reaching for? What do you really, really want? And Saturn rules that house, and Capricorn rules that house. And even though it's considered to be at a square, I don't feel like that. It doesn't feel like that, because it's about the journey. It's about the experience. It's about the joy. Like, what's my next step? And enjoying all of the steps along the way. Even the ones that seem like you got your knees skinned up a little, or you broke your leg. You learned something, right? Right, this is the second time this is showing up this week. It's the she-wolf. It's power. It's about, I'm the leader of the pack. I run the show here. Okay, and it's funny because it showed up in the same place on the Libra one. So it's about surrendering, but not surrendering yourself. Surrendering the things that don't work, but not your power, not your personal power. Hang on to your personal power. You're a leader. You were born to lead. You are a born leader, so lead. Okay? Wow, what a busy week you have coming up. That's pretty exciting. So you have a big decision to make. There's a fork in the road of some sort, and it affects the people around you. It's not just your fork. It's going to literally affect other people. So get grounded, learn the lessons, and remember, you are a born leader. So lead. Lead. All right, your power color. Woo! You get 2. Ask for spiritual guidance. Connect to the divine. Connect to the divine. If you ask for help, they give it. If you don't ask, they can't give it to you. So ask for help. Ask for guidance. Ask for that light, that wisdom of knowledge. That's the pearl, right? It looks like a pearl. The pearl of wisdom, reaching and connecting to the divine. She's reaching out for that. Do that. That's this weekend, right? Like, really focus on that. And then look at this. You also have gold. You attract abundance. Of course you do. You can manifest whatever you want. You are willing to make the changes to make it happen. So make the changes. And I think this week you're focusing on one. So keep a journal. Write down what you're grateful for at the end of the week. Make sure you thank the universe for the help they give you, and then ask for what you want. That's how you receive. We are abundant creatures. So good luck with your week. I will see you back here next week. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends. I like to do it in private message on Facebook. And I will see you back here next week.